Leave it to me.
Alright. Okay, so like I said, we're seeing a rematch of Mal versus Marigio. Marigio's built something kind of big, so I'm assuming that Mal would want to prepare for that, but, you know, Marigio hasn't sent it yet.
How interesting. Beautiful. Right back at you.
We got something that's like a little bit of a cut, but it still kind of sends anyway. It's a 7. I'm gonna advance.
Gravity was my ally.
See, about disabling streamer mode, I don't, does it save on resources though? Because, like, OBS cooks my computer. It gets so hot at the end of the day. I really want to keep using it, but, like, yeah, that's not gonna all clear. I, like, can't. Because it's, like, it's so hot. I feel like if I keep using it, it's gonna, like, crash on me eventually.
Now then.
Alright. Not quite the piece that Mal's gonna need in order to survive that.
See you next time.
If you think I'm saying nonsense, you're right. I haven't played Puyo ever. I think that Puyo is a fun game when you ignore literally everyone else who plays it. I think this is true for all competitive video games. Okay, so that's like... Okay, Mal falling victim to the, the Marigio 4-chain. What animal is that? Oh, the Tetris piece? He's a dog. He's supposed to be a dog.
Now then. Now then.
He's a dog, but he's also an engineer.
Now then. How interesting.
Chat, I'm cringe. Why are you posting cringe in my chat, brother? Ah!
Now then.
Things that kill me dead.
Interesting.
Things that kill me dead. Alright, so it seems like we've had a little bit of, like, feeling out our opponent for these first 4 games.
Interesting. Beautiful.
We're seeing these
Gorgeous.
big attacks from Mal now.
Gravity was my ally.
We have kind of a nice chain. Green column 5. That's gonna tail. Put a blue on top of that too. And we have that really, really wide GTR that's gonna make it accessible from just about anywhere. Okay, well I guess I have to train up my 3rd eye in order to play against Mal. These builds are insane. Okay. Already getting attacks from Marigio. I was gonna say a little bit foul, that lack of the red, but the damage isn't so bad. This is still a 6 chain even with that misdropped red. That was a misdropped double red.
Gravity was my ally.
if you want a quick rundown on how Puyo works, I don't know if you can like see it from here, but basically you want to stack these funny shaped blobs in a way where when you pop one of them, it starts a reaction, like a cascading effect, where that pops more chains. And the more Puyos you pop, the better. The more powerful your attack gets. Now the great thing about this game is that it can get very, like, very mind-gamey really quickly.
Gravity was my ally.
You can juke people out. You can make things that look like it's going to be a long chain, but are actually a short chain. And so, this game is very beloved.
Now then. How interesting. Right back at you.
Okay, so I'm seeing, like, another... I saw the all-clear potential in those pieces as well. And I'm afraid Mal's gotta go to missed all-clear jail again.
How interesting. Beautiful.
I guess we could send Mal to jail, you know, if he blows this lead. Oh, I might actually jinx it. He might actually blow this lead. The other thing about Puyo is like, no. What else was I going to say? I was going to talk about how Mal is coming from loser's bracket.
Now then.
Anyway, Mal is coming from loser's bracket, so if he loses this, it's over.
Now then.
But if he wins, we get to see a bracket reset. And if he wins the first set, and loses the second one, I'll be very cross, because I don't like when people waste my time. Alright, Marigio a little bit low on resources here. With all that damage on the board. Mal setting off that 5-chain.
Gravity was my ally.
I'm starting to see Mal evade some of these maneuvers quite expertly. It's still managing to build a fairly solid GTR.
Now then. How interesting.
I'm kinda, oh, I might say it. I might say it. I can't say it. I mustn't say it. Nay, I shan't say. Stairs? Now, unfortunately for Mal, blue in the wrong column wasn't going to tail the way that he wanted it to.
See you next time.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Bloom, this is a tournament. This is... Otherwise, I think I would probably be playing myself. Okay, now Marigio's gonna get this all clear, because, that's the one thing that I like about Marigio's playstyle, is finding the all clears when they're there. And Mal's gonna go to jail. Go directly to jail, do not collect $200, do not pass go.
Now then.
2-chain, not a very tough 2-chain, I think. Oh,
Now then.
but such a nice tail with those. Okay, so now those greens are not gonna tail, the greens and purples on Mal's side.
Now then.
Oh, they might actually. My bad.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
That's going to be a 5-chain. And Marigio doesn't have that, like, extra yellow in column 2 that would give him the extra power that he needed. Still lives on that one sliver, that, like, one little
How interesting.
piece of damage at the top of the board, but that big explosive 3-chain is definitely gonna do it.
Gravity was my ally.
Damn, Mal's kind of playing like a pro now. See, okay, now Mal's doing the builds of people who will never miss another all clear ever again.
Now then. How interesting.
5 chain from Marigio.
Gorgeous. Magnificent.
Mal's gonna block off a lot of that damage. I might be missing a couple of resources on account of that attack.
Now then.
Just a little bit awkward position to be in, but
Now then.
that's gonna be like a nice power 3 from Mal. Then has those little blues on top
Now then. How
to...
interesting.
I thought they were gonna pop the yellows.
Now then. How interesting. Now then. How interesting.
So we get a 4 chain from Mal. And I don't know how long these games have been going on, but I'm imagining that margin time might be starting to kick in a little bit too. I really want to see Mal clear those yellows at the bottom, but I don't think... Okay, not enough yellows to make that into a trigger, but fine enough attack in order to get 1 over on Marigio. Marigio thinking about how he can turn this into an all clear, but it's not enough yellows until recently. Gets the all clear again. This might actually be the death of Mal. I think this one might haunt him. Imagine 3D Puyo. 3D Puyo would genuinely make my brain explode. Hey, have you heard of this crazy game called Puyo Pop Fever? They have this mode that gives you motion sickness in real time. So that's not an attack that Mal would live because he doesn't because the yellows are too far down and he didn't have enough of them. Marigio's tied it up now. So I guess my horrid prophecy did come true, which I don't like to see. Now this is going to be a really cool extension from Mal with the yellows. I did like that. That doesn't count. Okay. I accept that. Like, it would probably only count as, like, 3D Puyo if you could place things in, like, 3 dimensions. Ah! Oh, that's gonna kill me. Well, that's gonna kill me. That garbage drop in column 1.
See you next time.
Well, Mal blew the lead, just as I predicted. They call me the Cassandra, but like the Cassandra of like... They call me Cassandra.
How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
And now we're seeing a real freestyle chain from Marigio. Marigio going out with a bang. Unfortunately, too much damage for Mal to be able to
How interesting.
build high to counter.
Now then. How interesting.
And that's Pro Bracket. Congratulations, Marigio. You are a Pro Bracket champion. Wow. Commentator's curse. Nothing ever goes my way. I want something to happen. But like, no. I don't want something to happen. Game's like, but what if it did? Unfortunately, our third eyes are shutting once more. Marigio, listen, you're an